Burial across the border, but chasing his dreams. Fields and forward, all they see. Texas bound with the tech lights gleam. Now a knife collector, budget's the theme. He loved to shine those vintage pines. Sharp as his journey, clear his mind. Crafted with care, decades unwind in Mario's hand. In the heart of Austin, life's in a groove. From setting up laptops to making tech moves. Collecting those blades, each with their own groove. In his hands, history swiftly proved. From the fields to the skyscrapers high, with each blade a piece of his life drawn nigh. Mario's journey under the wide Texas sky.
What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. This is Mario with MIPD 1980 EDC. Just wanted to get on here and just check in. Went to church this morning with a family. Got the privilege to lead worship in one of our services. Some of the guys that are kind of like in the brotherhood got to see what I get to do on Sundays. Sometimes, not every Sunday. Our church is pretty big to the point that there's a lot of people that volunteer and worship and everything. There goes the plane. We're like, I don't know, 10 miles away from the airport or something like that, 10, 15 miles away from the airport here in Austin. So if you hear a plane, yeah. Anyway, got to go to church with the family, had a pretty good time, pretty good day, good message, good worship, not just because I was leading it, but anyway, real quick, what I toted today, little Amazon wallet, little leather wallet. I've had this, I don't know, 5-6 years. I'll see if I can slap on there. It's kind of, I believe it's Trembolo or something like that. I think I've mentioned it before. In the little pouch, little EDC pouch, I got this on a trade. Traded a couple of Gerber, vintage Gerber knives for some Case knives, and the little pouch from a guy in, I believe it's in Chicago, somewhere up there. One of the Facebook groups. I had posted some knives that I had that I was carrying, and the guy reached out and he's like, "Hey, you want to, do you consider any trades or anything like that?" Never dealt with a guy before. So I was a little bit worried, but he's like, "Hey," he goes, "I can get you some vouchers on Facebook and everything." So he got me a couple of people that vouched for him, and so we went ahead and did the trade. This was during the summer before I was even doing videos or anything like that. So in the pouch, have our Borrow It little light, flashlight. This thing comes in handy, USB-C charger, or rechargeable USB-C. So like every other week I have to charge it if I use it. Pocket cross in the pouch. It's getting kind of cool down here in Central Texas, so the Ballistics comes in handy for the chapped lips. If you know, I don't know, it's a Mexican thing, I guess. Vapor rub, little inhaler thing for the nostrils. Carry that because, again, the weather. What else did I have? I have my little brass teenered up space pen, bullet space pen, I guess you could call it. I've had this for like 4 or 5 years. That thing, I love it. It comes in handy, when you need to sign anything or Been carrying this guy in the pocket for weeks, pretty much since brother JC. Of course, it's not gonna. Oh, it is. It's there. See it? I was gonna say it's not gonna light. But yeah, I've been carrying this guy since I got it from brother JC. Thanks, brother JC. Appreciate you. For the tradish, got the 1998 Case Sodbuster Jr. with a modified blade. Make it a spear point, drop point. I don't know what you can call it. I got this off of Whatnot a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. Ended up putting half stops on it. So literally this thing walks right into it and slaps right into the thing. So 1998, the year that I graduated high school. So that's why I bought it. I think I paid $15 for it. It works daily. The other one that I carried, the modern Boker Kalishnikov, all black D2 auto. This thing slaps. I was talking to a kid there at church. He's in high school. Some of the other guys know that I, just tote knives and like knives and everything. And the guy calls me, "Hey Mario," he goes, "Look at this." He had a Ozark Trail orange knife, the bug out killer or whatever they call it. And so he's like, "Well, what do you have?" So I show him. He goes, "Oh, this one's just from Walmart." I said, "Dude, that thing is good. Like, what are you talking about? For $10, that thing is good." But yeah, he was all, impressed with this thing, because, the whole auto. But anyway, just wanted to come in, and I got this little knife off of eBay. A couple of, what was it, like last week, I think it was. It's a little Case Small Stockman. I'm gonna try to see if I can put some pictures of it on the video. I try not to spend too much time editing and all this other stuff. So, but it was pretty chewed up. It was bad. It's actually, this one is also a 1998 year or vintage, I guess you could call it, if I'm not mistaken. It's been soaking in the mineral oil for a few days. I'll see if I can kind of clean it out a little bit. Just get the oil off of it. I have a rag here. Just so I can show you guys. And we're going to try to clean it up today. It's not bad at all. Like you can still see, I don't think this thing was ever used. And the only thing that I did before putting in the mineral oil, I had gotten some Neverdol and I wiped it down. So this is the little guy. And I don't know if you can see it right now because it's been soaking in the mineral oil. It's pretty clean. I mean, you can see on the blades there, it's got some rust, a little bit of rust. But if you look at it on the right light, like the grind marks are still on there. Like, I don't think this knife was ever used before. But I think what happened, so the other thing, I got this thing for $12. I had been eyeing it on eBay for a few weeks. The guy originally posted it for a buy it now price. I believe it was like $25, $30. I don't remember. It wasn't for what I got it. Let me just put it that way. So I had put it on my watch list, kind of left it alone, didn't sell the first, week or whatever. See, but if you look at it, didn't sell the first week. Then he posted it for, I believe it was $20. And if you saw the pictures, it looked like right here on this side of the scale, or the cover, it looked like it was burnt, or well, not really burnt. I thought it was like somebody had grinded down the scale. And this is I'm pretty sure it's a brown synthetic uh, scales. Uh, but right now, because it's been in the oil, it almost looks like there's nothing wrong with it. But you could, if you look at it in the right way, you can see that somebody chewed through that really good. Granted, then the blades, I don't think they were ever used, never sharpened, never anything. Who knows? Maybe it was the same issue that Todd had with his Case slimline trapper that he posted a few weeks ago. It could have been like mice or something. I have no idea. But it was discolored. It was nasty. The only thing that I did before putting it into the mineral oil was I put it in. I mean, I'm sorry. I used some Neverdol on it. So give me a second. Let me turn the camera around and we'll look at it a little closer. All right, I'm back. See how we're gonna end up editing this video. And it's getting kind of dark as always. I end up starting recording when my kids sleep for youth group. So, but yeah. So as you can see right there, that is pretty chewed up. But I mean, for $12, what I ended up paying for it, the guy wanted 20. I hit him up. I mean, I kind of like what Cornbread was saying in his video. I hit him up with a offer of $10, and he came back with a $12 buy it now. So I ended up just grabbing it, plus taxes and shipping and stuff. But yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna take this over to the sink real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can get some of this steel wool to this, just to kind of clean this up and see how it looks. So give me a second. All right, we're back. Just got it through. Ended up getting a little light here, and as you can see, this thing is pretty good. I think we're gonna hit it up with some maybe like 1,000 grit sandpaper or something. We'll see what we have here a little bit. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, this thing is pretty nice. There's a little bit of rust right here. I'm guessing the way that where it was or something, where they had it. The channels are pretty clean. And here's, now with a light, you can see where that brown synthetic, of course it's, there you go. So let me, there's the Case 2 dot, and it's under, I can barely see it. Of course it's gonna, there's the 2 dots. Again, my light's not, there we go. There it is. Little 1990s long C case, and it's a 2 dot, so 10 minus 2 is 2008. But yeah, let me and see. I don't know, I'm not much of a, this is my first like small stockman, so I don't know if this guy is supposed to be kicked up all the way up here. I mean, once the blades close, it looks, I guess you would call it normal with this guy up here, but I don't know. Looks, just whenever it's by itself, whenever it's down on its own, it looks kind of weird. That's just me. See how much kicks up, and there's nothing that I can see in there unless it's hitting the brass liner that's in the middle, the one that runs through the middle. I don't know. It's just, I don't think it is. I think it's all the way down. I guess that's just the way that it kicks. I mean, again, this is my first small Stockman, so 1998, 63, 33. Yeah, it's all nasty and dirty in between the washing and everything. But I remember when I showed Mike and the guys, this guy, not that one here, this guy right here, it almost looked like this thing, like either they burnt it and like this ended up like melting, so they just scraped it off, because this was super tarnished, like different colors, almost like this. I don't know if you guys can see this brass pin. It's almost like a different color than the other two. I don't know what happened, but anyway, let me hit it with that sandpaper and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Hit it up with a little bit of fine grit sandpaper. We could probably still do a little bit more work on it, but, and again, I didn't want to record me just literally sanding down, you know, the bolsters and everything else. I mean, this thing looks pretty nice. This is where there was a little bit of rust, but we're gonna hit it here with a little bit of Never Dull. See how that goes. See, and even now, I think I need there's still a little bit right here, but whatever. It's like Vice Grip Garage says, it's good enough for the girls we date. Not that I date any girls, because I'm married, but you know, you get it. This guy's gonna be a user. He's gonna be a in the pocket. So not a biggie. Just go in here and get that water or soap or whatever we used out of there. You know, everybody's seen the cleaning video. Brother Mike over at Make Cutlery Great Again, he goes ham on his lives. I'm not gonna go all crazy on it. I know who else? There's so many people that are out there doing cleanup videos and everything. For me, it's more showing you what I got and how much I got it for. I mean, unless this at one point bothers me to the point that I can't take it anymore. I know a guy out in Tennessee that can redo this knife and make it look all pretty and everything. Not a big deal. Not a big issue for me right now. Again, $12 little 1998 Case knife. I'm not worried about it. Grab a little piece of Never Dull, and we're gonna just clean it up a little bit. See if I can get the tarnish off this little pin here. Oh yeah, that's coming right off from what I can see. Again, I'm not worried about it. I am not trying to polish it to the point that it's brand spanking new, which this thing pretty much looks like brand spanking new, but I get my knives to use them. I get my knives to carry them. I do not go and pay, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a knife. I mean, unless the only time, and it's funny because I had shared a picture. There's a knife maker out here in Texas. His name is Enrique Peña, which Peña just happens to be my last name. And if I ever have the money to get one of his custom made slip joints. He makes moderns, he makes slip joints, he makes all kinds of knives. If you haven't heard about him, look him up. But I'll tell you what, his knives go anywhere between 600 and 1500, and this is, you know, out of his forge. And you know what, I don't know how he does it. I don't know if he sources like steel from somebody else or if he forges it. I have no idea. But if you go look at some of those slip joints, my goodness. Even he actually got a company to make them, some imports from China, and even those are bottom dollar. They're $300, $400, $500. So yeah, if I ever get money to get a knife of his, it would be, or a knife that expensive, it would be one of his. Either his or I believe his protege. I think he was learning under him. His name is Javier Garcia. So look up his knives. Man, they're just dandies. So anyway, guys, don't want to take too much time. Here you go. Look at that. So pretty. Don't she pretty? This thing's gonna go in the pocket. Probably gonna carry it tomorrow. So yeah, again, there's that little chewed up piece. Whatever, I don't care. This thing was made when I was graduating from high school. I was I mean, who knows what month it was, but for a 1998 vintage, and I don't mean vintage, well, I mean, yeah, because I'm old already. So anyway, here you go. Little 1998 Case Small Stockman. Little $12 knife off of eBay. Little cleanup, little tune-up. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I spend a little bit more time on it, it would look great, but I'm not. I don't care. It's a user. It's gonna go in the pocket. Probably gonna go in Arizona EDC's slip. Brother Louie over there at Arizona EDC. That's what's gonna be in the pocket tomorrow. So anyways, guys, until next time, until we meet again. I'm not trying to take everybody else's sayings at the end of their videos, but until the next video, this is Mario with MIPD 1980 EDC, and that's your little cleanup of the day. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Sunday. God bless you. God keep you. Just keep going forward. You guys got this. God bless.